Hi, my name is Ava, and I was the only one who came back. It's taken me almost a year to even talk about it. Not to the cops, not to my parents, not to my therapist, no one. Because no one would believe me. They think I'm traumatized, delusional, that I invented some fantasy to cope with what happened out there. But I know the truth, and I think it let me live, so I would tell you. So the story wouldn't die with the others. We were 12 students and 2 chaperones, a weekend camping trip, supposed to be a reward for good grades, good behavior, just a short getaway into the woods before graduation. The forest was remote, but not unknown. Black Hollow Preserve. Beautiful place. Quiet. Too quiet. We arrived Friday morning. I remember the sun filtering through the leaves like stained glass. I remember the laughter. I remember the air tasting clean. That night, we sat around the campfire, roasting marshmallows, telling dumb ghost stories. Our teacher, Mr. Holloway, made us do sharing time. Say what we were grateful for. We rolled our eyes, but we did it. If I'd known it was the last night I'd ever see them alive, I would have said something more meaningful than I'm grateful for Wi-Fi and cold soda. I didn't sleep much that night, not because of the cold or the noise, but because something didn't feel right. Have you ever been so still that you can hear the silence? It started with the screaming around 2 a.m. Someone, Ben, I think, screamed so loud it ripped through the woods like a gunshot. We all shot out of our tents. Flashlights flicked on, shadows danced across the trees. But Ben wasn't there anymore, just drag marks, into the trees, deep, bloody. We thought it was a bear, a mountain lion, something natural. So, we stuck together. We screamed his name. Mr. Holloway had a flare gun and shot one into the sky. Nothing answered. No one came. An hour later, Mia disappeared. She had been right beside me, I swear to God. 1 second she was there, breathing hard, her hand clutching mine. And the next, I felt it slip away. Like she was yanked backwards. No scream, just gone. From there, everything unraveled. Panic. Chaos. Mr. Holloway tried to keep us together, but we ran. We shouldn't have, but we ran. We split up. Some went back toward the buses, some toward the river. I went with 3 others, Tyler, Rachel, and Zoe, toward the ridge, where there was supposedly a ranger's lookout tower. We never found it. We walked all day. No trail, no cell signal. It was like the woods kept shifting. Trees that looked familiar weren't. The moss on the north side of the trees was suddenly on the south. I'm telling you, it was changing. That night, Tyler said he heard whispering. I didn't hear anything, but then again, I was barely holding it together. He said it knew his name, that it was calling him. We tied ourselves together with rope so no one would vanish in the night. It didn't matter. In the morning, Rachel was dead. She was still tied to us, but her body, her skin, was gray and wet like she'd drowned. Her eyes were wide open, her mouth too, like she'd seen something right before the end. And Zoe? Zoe just broke. She started screaming and wouldn't stop. She kept clawing at the trees at herself. Tyler tried to stop her. She bit him. I didn't know what to do. I just froze. Then we heard it. Rustling, deep, heavy. Not footsteps. Thuds. Something big, very big. Tyler grabbed my arm and we ran, leaving Zoe behind. I know it sounds heartless, but we couldn't help her. She didn't even scream when it took her. We hid in a hollow under some roots for hours. We didn't talk. We barely breathed. Tyler died that night too. I don't know how. One moment he was beside me. The next, the hollow was filled with a smell like sulfur and rot. And I woke up alone. Just his shoes left behind. I wandered after that. For 2 more days, maybe 3. I'm not sure. I didn't eat. I didn't sleep. The forest, it wanted me tired, disoriented. I started seeing things. Or maybe they were real. Eyes in the trees, glowing eyes. Too high up to be human. They watched me. Every time I moved, they moved too, like they were hurting me. And then I found the circle. It was just past a ridge I hadn't crossed before. A clearing. Dozens of animal skulls laid in a perfect spiral. And in the center, Ben. Or what was left of him? No blood, just skin, dried like paper. I wanted to scream, but something told me not to. I stood there, feeling like I was inside something alive. The trees bent inward like they were watching too. And then I felt it behind me. It never showed itself. Not completely, but the air got colder, the shadows deeper. And I heard a voice. A voice, not a growl, not an animal. It said, "You listened, I couldn't move." Then it said, "You stayed when the others ran." And then slowly it said, "Go. Tell them." I ran. I don't remember how I got out, just flashes, crawling through mud, branches tearing at my clothes, screaming. Not sure if it was me. A hiker found me near the main road 3 days later, drenched, hypothermic, mumbling nonsense. They never found the others, not a single body, not even bones, except for Tyler's shoes. Everyone said I survived because I was smart, that I made the right choices, but I know better. I survived because it let me. And I think it's not done yet, because sometimes, late at night, I still hear the whispering in my dreams, sometimes in the wind, sometimes behind my closet door. It says my name. It says, "Thank you." And I don't know how much longer I'll be alone. Some woods aren't meant for hiking. Some survivors aren't meant to stay silent.